next morning, Jaryd Fawn awoke with a splitting headache and an Ashwin in his bed. He groaned and rolled over as silently as he could, not wanting to wake her. He found a wineskin on the table beside the bed. He drank a little, hoping to remember last night. He wasn't sure, but he had guessed that he was in an inn somewhere near Seaside. He remembered playing for that grouchy bastard of a king last night, but he hardly remembered the Ashwin girl. Many seasons had passed since Jaryd had performed while completely sober, and this was not an uncommon result of his court performances. I'm Robb Graves. I'm the lead singer for Lorenguard, and I'm represented in Eve of Corruption by the character known as Jaryd Fawn. And Jaryd is a bard, and he is the self-proclaimed greatest bard in all of Lorendale, and he makes sure to let everybody know that every chance that he gets. The character, I told Brady when he was writing about Jaryd to make him like me, but accentuate all my negative aspects. So make him incredibly arrogant and make him a drunk and very lusty and a gambler and things like that. So he had fun writing that character, I'm sure. So we find Jaryd in the beginning of Eve of Corruption just doing what he does best. He's being a bard in the royal courts, and he eventually makes his way to the port city of Salandas, where he meets Prince Cedric, and he gets wrapped up in the siege that's happening there, and he escapes Salandas with the prince and actually kind of befriends him a bit and takes him under his wing, kind of being a traveling companion, and he's there singing to him, and he's bolstering his spirit. He's lending his hand what he can do to help Cedric in his quest, which is to find the Dragon's Bane, his family sword. And that's kind of how Jaryd is led into meeting with and learning about Astasia and meeting with the other Lorenguard members, and so that's really where his story takes him in that. So in the Eve of Corruption album, you first kind of learn of Jaryd's existence in the song Black Sails and Phoenix Flames, which is of course about the siege at Salandas. And then again in The Prince and the Pariah, that was written as well in Jaryd's point of view, as he is helping Cedric fight Anathu. He's doing everything he can. He's using all of his bardic powers to aid in that battle. Jaryd's quest in Book 2 is a little bit different from what he had to go through in Eve of Corruption. He is going to be traveling some different paths and getting into some darker things, and there's some questioning of some of the decisions that he's making by the other members of the Lorenguard. He actually is able to get himself into the underworld and goes on a bit of a journey there, so I'm excited to see what Brady has in store for the character next, and to write about it in the Two Shades of Night album. So we're looking forward to that.